What happens when you combine a high school kid, a webcam, FIFA, and absolute, no-holds-barred chaos? What if I told you that screaming at a soccer video game, barking like a dog, and jumping over Lamborghinis turned one teenager into one of the most-watched streamers on the planet? This is not the story of a traditional celebrity. This is the story of a kid who turned rage, randomness, and realness into a global brand. This is the story of IShowSpeed, and trust me, it's anything but normal. Born January 21st, 2005, in Cincinnati, Ohio, Darren Jason Watkins Jr. didn't grow up with silver spoons or studio lights. Just a regular kid in a regular neighborhood. His parents split early in his life, and he was mostly raised by his mother, who would become an accidental co-star in many of his early streams, shouting from another room, telling him to quiet down while the world was watching. He wasn't always the wild character we know today. At school, he was quiet, sometimes a bit a loner. But when he found video games, something clicked. They weren't just entertainment. They were escape, expression, purpose. Around age 11 or 12, Darren started uploading simple gaming content to YouTube, mostly NBA 2K gameplay and Fortnite clips. No mic, no cam, just gameplay. His first uploads, practically invisible. A few views, 0 comments, maybe a like or two. But like a lot of YouTubers, he stuck with it. He wasn't trying to go viral. He just loved it. By 2020, Darren started adding his voice, his face, his reactions. And oh boy, those reactions. He wasn't polished. He wasn't fake. He didn't play the cool YouTuber role. He screamed. He danced. He barked. He raged. And people started to notice. That same year, a few short clips of him absolutely losing it during a FIFA match made their way onto TikTok. One of them, him barking and yelling at a talking dog app, Talking Ben, went nuclear. In just a few days, his subscriber count jumped from thousands to hundreds of thousands. What was happening? Well, it turns out there was a hunger for chaotic entertainment. People were tired of overproduced, clean-cut YouTube content. And Darren, now using the name IShowSpeed, was the perfect storm of unpredictable, meme-ready madness. The name IShowSpeed was originally about his love for fast gameplay, speed runs, high-octane energy. But over time, it came to mean something else. Speed was speed, unfiltered, wild, hilarious, sometimes controversial, always entertaining. He'd scream when he scored in FIFA. He'd rage quit NBA 2K with a full meltdown. He'd flirt with chatbots and have panic attacks in VR horror games. He'd dance shirtless with reckless abandon. And the fans? They couldn't get enough. In mid-2021, he gained over 1 million subscribers in a single week. Think about that. From zero to YouTube celebrity at 16 years old. His chat exploded with messages, donations, memes, and chaos. Twitch streamers started reacting to his clips. TikTok turned him into a household meme. And despite being banned from Twitch after some controversial moments, Speed's YouTube channel kept growing at rocket speed. TikTok, the real driver behind Speed's explosion, turned his most insane moments into viral content. Within months, he was everywhere. You didn't even need to know his name. You just heard Quintily Rich, or saw him spamming the bark 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 emote. He became more than a streamer. He became a cultural phenomenon. Kids in Brazil knew his face. Teens in the UK were copying his barks. Twitch and YouTube debates flared about whether Speed was genius, insane, or both. And behind all of it was just Darren, a kid sitting in a small room with a webcam, streaming his life. By late 2021, Speed was making serious money. He'd get thousands in live donations during a single stream. His videos raked in millions of views, sometimes in just hours. At 16 years old, he bought his mom a house, something he proudly revealed on stream, tears in his eyes, chat going wild. He wasn't just making noise, he was changing lives. His life, his family's life, from a quiet Ohio teenager to an online icon in less than a year. But fame is a double-edged sword. For every celebration, there was controversy. For every viral stream, a moment that nearly ended it all. Coming up, we dive into Speed's explosive music career, international stunts, bans, breakdowns, redemption arcs, and the moment he almost didn't come back. So by 2021, IShowSpeed wasn't just a Twitch outcast or a YouTube sensation. He was the moment. His streams were viral factories. TikTok couldn't get enough of his barks, his screeches, his hilarious breakdowns. But then, something unexpected happened. He dropped a song, and the world really started paying attention. Let's be real. Most people didn't expect a viral streamer to make legit music. But IShowSpeed wasn't here to play by the rules. In late 2021, he released a wild, high-energy track called Shake. Think chaotic vocals, distorted bass. Sounds crazy? It was. But guess what? It blew up. TikTok flooded with dance challenges. YouTubers used it in reaction videos. Memes flew left and right. Within weeks, the song had tens of millions of views. Today, over 210 million on YouTube alone. Shake was just the beginning. Next came Duty Booty, Ronaldo, Sewey, and one of the biggest tracks of his career, World Cup. In June 2022, he released Ronaldo, Sewey, a tribute to his idol Cristiano Ronaldo. It was hilarious. It was absurd, and fans ate it up. Then, in November 2022, just weeks before the actual FIFA World Cup, Speed dropped his anthem, World Cup. This time, he was serious. Kind of. The production was tight. The hook was catchy. And his charisma? Off the charts. Within a month, World Cup hit. Number 11 on YouTube's global music charts. Over 167 million views. Certified viral in every football-loving country on earth. Kids in Egypt, singing it. Fans in Brazil, dancing to it. Teens in London, blasting it before school. Speed wasn't just a YouTube streamer anymore. He was a global meme rapper-creator hybrid brand. In 2023, IShowSpeed did what most streamers only dream about. He took his chaos on the road. It started with the Europe tour. Then he hit Japan, South Korea, Singapore, Malaysia, the Philippines, Australia, and even Dubai. He streamed from street markets, malls, and restaurants. He played street football with locals, handed out cash to random fans, and got mobbed, literally mobbed, by screaming teenagers wherever he went. During a stream in Jakarta, Indonesia, Speed hit 1 million live viewers, the first English-speaking streamer in history to hit that milestone. Let that sink in. A teenager who used to yell at FIFA alone in his bedroom was now being chased through the streets of Manila by hundreds of fans, security guards barely holding the crowd back. He was now a global phenomenon. But let's not forget something. Speed wasn't just messing around. Behind the chaos was a kid turning content into an empire. He launched Speed-branded merch, hoodies, plushies, dog collars. Yes, really. He signed deals with Warner Records, launched multiple singles, and started making moves with other creators. Kaizenit, Aiden Ross, Sidemen, KSI, and more. His FIFA and football obsession got him into matches for charity, where he played real football alongside stars. Want the highlights? Him chasing Cristiano Ronaldo like a fanboy, even crying when he got a wave. This wasn't just funny. It was pure speed. In December 2024, IShowSpeed won Streamer of the Year at the Streamer Awards, beating out Twitch legends, variety creators, and more polished influencers. But that wasn't all. He also won International Streamer of the Year, an even fan favorite of the year, across YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. He wasn't just some crazy kid yelling into a mic anymore. He was officially recognized as one of the most influential creators in the world. After years of being banned from Twitch, Speed shocked the internet by making a surprise comeback to the platform. Nobody saw it coming. Within just 9 days, he gained over 1 million followers, faster than any returning creator in Twitch history. His first stream? Total mayhem. Fans flooded the chat. Once Speed left his bedroom studio behind, something shifted. He wasn't just a streamer anymore. He became an explorer, a chaotic, impulsive, wildly entertaining and real-life travel streamer. Speed took his camera and his madness around the globe. And wherever he went, he brought the internet with him. Japan, London, Lisbon, Portugal, Australia, Norway, Estonia. Wherever Speed showed up, fans showed out. From middle schoolers in Melbourne to teenagers in Tokyo, to grown men in Madrid yelling Ronaldo when they spotted him. He wasn't a tourist. He was a global phenomenon. And with every new trip, Speed blurred the line between influencer, performer, and pop culture ambassador. He wasn't just showing us the world. He was showing us what it looked like when the world showed up for him. By the time he was just 19 years old, IShowSpeed had become a multimillionaire. Think about that. No college degree, no record label deal at first. Just one camera, raw energy, and relentless ambition. And it paid off big time. With billions of views across his main channel and clips, Speed was making tens of thousands of dollars per week in ad revenue alone. On any given night, he'd receive $10,000 plus in live donations, sometimes from single viewers. Some fans just wanted to hear him scream their name. Others just wanted to be seen. Brands began circling. Gaming companies, mobile apps, even soft drink brands. From a bedroom in Ohio, to breaking Twitch records, to collapsing bridges and stadium crowds. IShowSpeed is more than a streamer. He's a reflection of our times. Raw, chaotic, emotional, unfiltered. He makes people laugh. He makes people cringe. He makes people feel something. And at the end of the day, isn't that what all great performers do? A kid from Cincinnati, raised by a single mom, starts shouting at FIFA on YouTube, barks into a webcam, turns memes into money, chaos in a culture, and somehow becomes one of the most recognized faces on the internet. Let that sink in. No Hollywood machine. No record label at first. No corporate studio scripts. Just one kid. One mic. The kid who barked his way into internet history. Speed's journey feels like a roller coaster on fast forward. If you want to see more videos of people's life and how they rose from nothing to being an influencer, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more content. Thanks for watching.